Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Jessie and today I will be doing a comparison and a review about these two palettes, which is Bare Necessities and Coming in Latte. And if you want to know what I think about these palettes, just go ahead and keep on watching. I've decided to make this video because every time I go to a drugstore or whatnot, I always go to the makeup section, and I thought these two are the same, but apparently this palette, which is Coming in Latte, they are Rite Aid and Walgreens exclusive. This is in collaboration with Fergie, but the old packaging has like Fergie on it. They have two kinds of palettes, but today I'm going to focus on this one since I'm going to compare it with Bare Necessities because they have very similar colors. Now looking at it side by side, it looks like that. Later I will show you some swatches. I'm going to do some brush swatches and I'm going to do some finger swatches. So if you want to see all of that, just keep on watching. Now before we continue, I want to show you guys real quick what the other palettes look like. So this is the Rite Aid and Walgreens exclusive palettes in collaboration with Fergie, and they continued this palettes because they had a good feedback with it, and it's really nice for Wet n Wild to listen to their customers. And this is the Walmart exclusive. This is Nude Awakening and Bare Necessities. So it looks like that. Other one, because we had a hard time looking at it. I don't know why I did a close-up on that. So let's start talking about the packaging. This is Bare Necessities. So the packaging has like sharp edges compared to this palette has like round edges. And the number and the name of the palette is located here, while this one is actually located, it has a sticker here, but you can also see the name at the back. Now when you open it up, both don't have any mirror on it. There's always access with mirrors, so it doesn't really matter for me. So there's a window here that you can see what you are going to get. This one appears larger than this one, however both are 8.1 grams, so it's pretty much the same. It is the same amount of makeup that you are going to get. Now let's try to open it up. So it comes along with this dual-sided sponge applicator tip. Let me give you a close-up. So as you guys know me, I really don't use any applicator that comes with a palette because we all know that it sucks, but this one is decent, but I don't see myself really using it. Now let's open this one. So the only thing that I don't like about this one is that it's a little hard to open, but you will not die. So what I like about this one is that it has a blending brush and like what do I call this? A flat brush. So it's a dual-sided brush, which is compared to this one. By the way, they are both $6, so I don't get it why they didn't made it like this with the Walmart exclusive palettes. I mean, it's just, look at this. This is perfect for blending, but I have not tried it yet, so I don't want to get all excited because every time I go excited, everything just fails. So I think I'm gonna give the +1 after I tried this brush. So, but for now, I'll leave it as like that. These are the palettes side by side. As you can see, the colors are almost identical. I think this two are the same. They are just juggled a bit. And instead of having this shimmery gray-black thing going on here, they added this one instead. It's like a brown with a little gold glitter on it, shimmer on it. And this one is the same. And instead of having this matte black, they decided to go for this one, a black that has silver glitter on it, silver shimmer on it. So for this one, they're actually not the same. This has like a yellow undertone in it. This one is more of like a light beige color that is perfect for. And this is also matte. This is shimmer, this is matte. So yeah, let's do this. Alright, so the half of my arm has a base, a foundation on it, and I set it with a loose powder, and this one is just bare skin. So I'm gonna start with the finger swatches first, and then I'm going to follow up with the brush swatches. Now I'm gonna start with Walmart's Bare Necessities.
Wow, that's so beautiful. Effortless. Can you guys see this? It's crazy. Oh my. Wow. Can you believe
And now I'm gonna move on with Rite Aid and Walgreens coming in Latte.
Oh my good lord. These are all amazing. The puppy is crying. Are you serious? All of the colors are so pretty. And to think that it's matte, because usually if it's a drugstore and if it's matte, I have like a little hope of that.
So for these last 3 shades, there are no I noticed that there aren't any base anymore, but look at the color. It does not have any difference at all. Just gonna give you a closer look on what it looks like. These palettes are very impressive, and this is really good. I am impressed. Now this is what it looks like with natural lighting. It's beautiful, right? Can we all agree not even a single color disappointed me in terms of the pigmentation? Now let's do the brush swatches. I'm going to start with Bare Necessities, the Walmart exclusive palette. And I'm going to take my Wet n Wild brush, the fluffy brush, and just start. Again, the half of my hand has a base. This has a foundation and I set it with a loose powder, and this one is just bare skin. It shows up real nice with a base. Powdery now that I'm using a brush. So that's what it looks like. And now it's time for Coming in Latte, the Walgreens and Rite Aid exclusive. I don't know if this is also available in the other stores, but I've seen some of these, the one that has like a Fergie on it in Burlington. But I didn't buy it because I was thinking it was an old stock. So this is what the brush swatches look like. Just by looking at them and just by swatching them side by side, looking through it over and over again, feeling the powder, feeling the palette and all that, I can really feel that these palettes have the same exact formula. There are 4 colors that are different, but they are not really that different because one of the colors it is different because it has like a pearlized effect, and the other one is kind of like metallic. I think the only really different between the two is the one that has like a silver color in it. Aside from that, nothing else. Coming in Latte has 3 matte shades, so if you're that person who wants more matte shades than the shimmery or metallic ones, I suggest that you get the Coming in Latte instead. But if you want something that is more metallic or shimmery, I suggest that you pick this one that I'm holding in my hand right now. You pick that one instead. So for this eye specifically, I will be using the Bare Necessities palette, and on my other eye, I'm going to be using the Bare Latte. I'm going to use the same colors on each palette so that it looks the same and I won't look weird. So on this makeup look, I'm not gonna put anything on my face. I'm just going to do the eye makeup because I have an allergic reaction to something that I don't know of, and my face has these tiny bumps and I feel really itchy most of the time and I'm really struggling. So on the crease, I'm just using this light brown. I'm going to intensify the size of my eyes slowly. Now, speaking of the brush, it is not really that bad at all for a free applicator, you know what I mean, but it's not the best. So if you are going to a gig, something professional or anything like that, don't use it. So the color that I'm using right now is black, and then I'm just slowly doing it so that it can fade out like gracefully without the harsh edges. I'm putting a little bit on the inner corner of my eyes as well. We're gonna do halo eyes. So I'm just basically doing the same thing on my other eye. So remember that your tools are as important as your makeup products. It really makes a huge difference if you have a nice brush. Now I'm gonna use this champagne color and put that on the center of my lids, just like that. I'm using this Wet n Wild fluffy brush. And then I'm going to use the other side of my brush, which is the flat brush, and then just pack the color just like that. And then I'm going to put a mixing medium, not a mixing medium, but a setting spray on my brush, and grab this gold color and apply that on top of the champagne color that we just added because it's lacking color in my opinion. It is too sheer and it doesn't do anything in my life. By the way, I'm so sorry if I was absent yesterday. Probably some of you guys are waiting. I'd be happy to know if some of you guys are waiting because it means a lot to me if you guys hang out with me in every tutorial that I make or review. It really means a lot. You guys are everything to me. But my allergies yesterday was so intense. It's like I want to scratch through my soul. So this is the final look that I have created. So my overall experience with this palette is amazing. I have to say that this palette is amazing for its price, but do not expect something like naked-ish, something like that. The texture is really buttery and silky. I really do love it, especially probably when you use your fingers to put the color on your eyelids. It's gonna be like perfect. So even though the other palette has a really nice brush, it doesn't really matter because that brush sucks in reality. But the formula of the palettes are the same, it only differs in color. So it's gonna be your preference whether which palette should you choose. But yes, I do recommend them. So that sums it up for today, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. And if you are still not part of the Sassy family, go ahead and subscribe. I upload Mondays to Fridays. And do like this video if you do like it. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye! Love you!